Hi, I hope you're doing well. Well, I'm back again to talk about the final new moon of 2024. It's going to be happening on December 30th, and it's going to be happening at 9 degrees Capricorn. So we are closing out the year on the eve of the New Year's Eve. This is the second of three lunations where we have the 35-36 channel in play. I hope it's treating everybody well. It is a powerful energy for sure, especially if you don't have emotional energy. It does kind of change things up a little bit. The nice thing about this particular new moon is we're starting off in a more amiable way with Jupiter having moved into gate 35, line 3. And I love this energy because the overarching theme that this energy brings is it's kind of like lifting up people to help them to progress forward. We're not here to be carried by anybody. We're not here to be moved in a direction. We're always here to have our own autonomy. And the sun and the moon in the gate 38 line 1 and the earth in the gate 39 line 1 really talks about individuality in your being in your own space, being in your own authority, and really expressing your uniqueness. But having said that, we live in a global community. We live in an environment where if you have talent and you want it to be out in the world, or if you have some really cool idea that you want to be expressed in the world, we need other people to make those things happen. And this is where, for this new moon, we have an opportunity to either help other people to sort of move forward on their path, or to be helped to move forward on our own path, and maybe a bit of both, which is even more exciting. We do have the most mystical line in the whole Rei Ching, being accentuated by the South Node, the gate 25 line 4, which is this appreciation. This is called the beauty in the garbage dump, and I'm paraphrasing that, but basically it's saying being able to see something beautiful within what others might feel is ugly. So it's giving us a boost that we need. And it's giving us a boost at the end of the year, and with a hopeful message to say, okay, maybe 2024 had some rough spots. Maybe it wasn't what you expected it would be. Maybe it was a lot tougher than you expected it to be, or maybe it was better. We all have our own experiences. But what it's really saying is that right now, it is a time to have appreciation, to see where we have come, where this year has brought us, and where we're going to go in the future. Because as I've mentioned before, 2025 is going to bring a lot of different energies in, and it's going to evolve, and it's going to ask us different questions than 2024 asked us. It's going to ask us to be our own leaders. It's going to ask us to eliminate things that no longer serve us. It's going to ask us to love our bodies and who we are, because that's our gift in this world, in this life. It's going to ask us to accept people for who they are, because how can we be accepted for who we are if we can't give the same gift to other people? It's going to ask us to step into new experiences that we've never had before, but we have something to learn from it. But most of all, it's going to ask us all to be ourselves. It is going to ask us to stand in our truth, to be who we are, because that's who we are, to not align with people who don't understand us, to be with our people, to be able to express ourselves in the way we feel we want to express ourselves. When we look at this new moon, those are all the sort of themes that we're getting to see playing out. So the 35-36 channel, as I've talked about a lot for this month, is remaining, and it will be there until the end of January, pretty much. And it's giving us more opportunities, more ways to open our experiences in life. It is a very impactful energy that it doesn't come all the time, especially with two big power players like it is right now. So 35-36 channel is intertwined within this lunation. It will be for the next full moon that we have in January. And we also have a lot of other abstract energy. So we're talking about this new moon being just really about living life, and living life on your own terms, and understanding that everything about life is about cycles. Cycles begin, and they have a middle, and they have an end. And this is what it's really talking about. We have Venus in the gate 30 line 3, and I think this is a really impactful energy of the fates. The gate 30 is about the fates, and that's sort of the half of the 41-30 channel. So this is where we talk about this idea of decrease, um, so that you can achieve the goals that you want in your life, to be the leader you want to be in your life. So we have the 31, we have the 30, which is half of the 41-30 channel. bringing that theme. We have Venus talking about relationships. It's talking about the money you make. It's talking about your work. It's talking about the how you take care of yourself. It's really saying that, life may not be exactly the way you want it to be. It may not look the way you want it to look. In fact, it may look very much like you don't want it to look. But the only way to sort of work with this energy is accept what is in this moment, because when you accept what is, then you can start to look for solutions for the future. And that's what Venus is really talking about. It's talking about looking at your relationships. It's talking about looking at your work, looking at all those types of things, especially when we have Mars retrograde. It's a lot about reviewing and reviewing how we use our power, reviewing how we are leaders in our own lives. It's reviewing with the idea that in the future, what are the shifts that you want to make? What are the changes you want to make? And of course, this is what we do at the end of the year. And usually in the beginning of the year, we talk about our goals and dreams and the things we want to have happen as a year progresses. And this is, this new moon is really opening up that conversation to ask you, what do you want for your life? Um, and it's also saying that you want something different for your life. You have every right to sort of be yourself and to align with what you believe in, your truth, and the things that matter to you, because that's kind of what we're here to do. We're here to be ourselves and to align with our truth. And when that happens, it's like you're removing resistance, because as soon as you're aligning with your truth, the people who are with you and get it and want to be with you are there, and they're not trying to stop you. That's what we call resistance. When we talk about individual energy, we talk about resistance. Resistance is those people or those beliefs that say, I can't be this, I can't do that, you can't be this, you can't do that. They all fall away, and then the resistance is reduced, and so you have a path ahead. Now that doesn't mean we don't have obstacles in our way, or times of contraction, or things that slow us down, times of moving forward, and times of staying in place. Those are all parts of just being alive. But when we have people or situations or jobs or things that kind of keep us small or keep us stationary because it's easier for us to be controlled, then that's when the gate 38 line 1, where the sun and the moon are, is really saying it is about fighting for the truth that you believe in. It is about fighting for your truth. It is about fighting because it is the good fight that matters. And it doesn't actually have to be fighting. It could just be standing in your own integrity, standing in your belief that you deserve what you deserve because you have autonomy and you have authority over your own life. And that's a gift that if we do have that in our lives, and we are in a situation where our environment allows us to be free, and then to conform to something that isn't really what you want in your life just doesn't seem like it's something that anybody should do. And yet we do that. And so this is asking us to remove the chains of conformity and to expand and sort of break out of that cocoon, because 2025 is a time to spread your wings and to fly from the metamorphosis that you have been going through, that Pluto has taken us through. Now, Pluto is going to go back into gate 60 in 2025, but it will have a lot more time in gate 41, which is really talking about, becoming that leader in your own life that is taking you to the goals and dreams, your destination that you truly want for your life. And that's sort of what this is talking about. This is why we want to spread our wings, because it's only by believing in our dreams and sort of moving towards them that we have an opportunity to be who we want to be, to do what we want to do, or even to just walk in a path where you may not know everything that's going to show up, but you know that you're going in the right direction. And then things will just play out as they play out. The stones will be laid out for you as it is time for you to move forward on them. New moon is the last day that the nodes are going to be in the gate 25 line 4 and 46 line 4. Now 46 line 4 is about being in the right place at the right time. This is the most exalted energy of the gate 46. Normally it's the fifth line, but in this case it's the fourth line, which is being in the right place at the right time, making the right commitments so that you get luck and good fortune and you are in the flow of your life. And with the 35-36 channel, this is all working together. This is the last day, as I said, but the other perspective is because it's a new moon, the new moon energy is kind of capturing that essence of the gate 46 line 4 and 25 line 4 and allowing us to hold on to it for a little bit longer and carry it with us into the new year, giving us the luck and an ability to see something beautiful in a place where we may not have seen beauty before. So it is a powerful new moon. It is a powerful new moon in that it is here to uh, bring unity. And I think that that is the one thing that we all have to remember. And this is sort of the end of the year, and I think that the year has been eventful in a lot of ways. There's been a lot of division, but we are always stronger together than apart. And I think that what this is really saying is that we are stronger than apart, and that we can be together. You know, the whole human experience is about being alive, being in the moment, being out there in the world, just living life, making mistakes, correcting them, learning from them, doing things that you always wanted to do, having goals, dreams, relationships, falling in love. There's a lot of beauty in it. And when we remember that there is beauty and we can look beyond the toxic energy that has been pumped into the environment and understand that we are so much better than that. We have so much more within us to believe in ourselves and our destiny and our lives. Sometimes I can write words better than I can say them. And so I will just read one little thing that I feel encapsulates where we have been and where we're going forward. The gate 25 line 4 is a magical line. And it says that even though there are usually no guarantees in life, this line hints at a loophole. If you hold the course and live in the present moment as much as possible, you may very well be rewarded. How that reward manifests will be different and specific to everyone, but the potential exists. If you allow the universe into your life, it will help you align in a way where you land exactly at the right place at the right time to be recognized for the gifts that you have to give to this world. Within this energy is a determination to be in life and to experience it in its fullness. And that is what we are here to do, to experience life in its fullness, to be in life and to enjoy life and to be empowered by just being who we are. And that is the message I will leave you with this new moon. And I hope you have a wonderful year ahead. And I'll be back again soon to talk about all the things that we can expect in the new year to come. And until next time, take care and bye for now.